This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store Forged Irish Stout. As always, delighted to be joined by Ade Oladipo. We're here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Just finished the 5v5 press conference. Other than that, you all good, mate? How's things?
Yeah. Mate, good. Enjoying it out here. I have to be honest, coming in to Saudi this time, I was like, is it going to be flat? Is everyone going to be excited by this? Just because the last few weeks have been insane. I mean, don't come off an undisputed without going down a little bit. Jack Catchell, you know, Josh Taylor as well. But then the last couple of days, like that face-off, I'm sold. Some of the face-offs there, if you can't get excited as a fight fan about that, then maybe watching the wrong sport. That just looked incredible. And then you got Dimitri Bivol on the card against Malik Zinad, who seems to want it a bit, talk a lot. So excited by this.
Obviously, the main selling point is Hearn versus Warren, but is it important to understand that away from that, we've actually got really some 5 or 6 really good fights there?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, look, I spoke to Raymond Ford about this as well. And I was like, look, team event. He's like, F the team event. I need to beat Nick Ball because I don't want to lose. And then you got the added bonus of $3 million shared as well. And look, for Deontay Wilder, what's that, 600 grand? That won't impact him. But for the younger fighters, or even fighters that have never earned that money, like Craig Richards, 600 grand is life-changing. So there's so many little bonuses and caveats to it, but ultimately, it's just 5 really good fights. I think you've got like 3 50-50 fights and 2 60-40 fights at worst. So I think it's exciting because they are so evenly matched, and we don't get fight cards like that. Normally you get a main event and then the rest you can put your house on. This one, good luck picking some of the winners of these. So yeah, just as a fight fan, it's exciting.
What did you make of, I suppose, the war cry from Deontay? You know, Deontay does say a lot of stuff, but there it seems something sort of quite passionate, I guess, from really from the heart.
Yeah, I think it's a war cry to himself, as opposed to a war cry to us as the fans. I think he's trying to G himself up. Because he knows as well, look, sometimes when you lose the fight, and he did lose it against Joseph Parker, it's hard to get back. So I almost feel like, and I've spoken to him a couple of times, it's like he's G'ing himself up to find the old bronze bomber. And that ain't gonna be easy, but I think he'll find it. I think it's still there. And I think Zhilei Zhang's almost the perfect opponent to bring it out on him, because Zhilei Zhang's not really a mover. He'll stand right in front of you. And if you stand in front of Wilder, same thing could be said of Zhang though. Zhang will look at Wilder and think, I can knock you out as well. So both of these guys think they can knock each other out, and someone's getting knocked out. If this goes to points, it's a disgrace. Someone's getting counted out here.
I think it's a typical question, but when you look down the card, if there's one like pick 'em fight, you know, this what, if you've got to watch one fight, they're all good, but there's this one fight, put your eyes on. What one are you saying?
Mate. Shiraz Williams. There's something about that one, I don't know what it is. Like 2 guys on the cusp of world titles. They didn't really need to take this. They could have waited and fought for a world title, but they've said, you know what? I'm backing myself. Both of them, I think obviously Frank's so confident and Hamza made him captain. Eddie's been talking about ammo against the likes of Felix Cash and others for ages. And I feel like that one's going to kick off. That was the face-off where obviously Ammo's going, Ammo wants to almost headbutt him. Yeah. And Hamza's just not having it, he's blank. 2 different styles, 2 different physiques, 2 different ways of fighting. Great fight. But then Nick Ball, Raymond Ford, I mean,
that's one for me, that's it for me.
Jeez. Yeah. That is boxer versus puncher. I said that to Raymond Ford, and he's like, but I can punch. So Raymond Ford's thinking, I can box and punch, whereas Nick Ball's maybe just thinking Nick Ball's a wrecking machine street fighter. So, I don't know, you know. If Nick Ball can make Raymond Ford work, Raymond's going to have a problem. But if Raymond can box like Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney, then he might make this look easy, who knows.
Do you have to ask you another thing? Fury Usyk, December 21st, the rematch is on. What can Fury do to turn the tide, I guess?
I don't think.
Can he?
Yeah, I think he can. I don't think there's that much to change. Look, I mean, everyone has round 9 in their head, but go and watch the fight, and the rounds are close. Get John Fury out of the corner, like one voice in that corner. Like when it's a fight like that, and you need just to hear one set of instructions, you don't need the manic in that round. So make it Andy Lee and Sugar Hill Stewart. Change up a couple of things, maybe put it on him, because there was a time when he hurt Usyk and then he kind of stepped back and started to showboat. Hurt him and put it on him. And don't balloon. Obviously the fight's in 7-8 months time, so don't balloon. Stay in and around your weight class, so you're training to get sharp rather than training to lose weight. And then you never know. I think it's a close fight. I think the fight was close. I don't think it was a landslide. I don't think Usyk by 4 or 5 points. I think it was close, and I think Fury, there's a couple of changes and he can win.
Absolutely. Ade, thank you for taking time to speak to me. I know you haven't got much time, so I do appreciate it. And as always, shout out Ade Oladipo. Some good vlogs getting put up from you, mate. So I appreciate it, mate. Top man. Thank you.